Welcome to the 9 News Prep Rally.
Good morning, everyone. We got a late November matchup in late October when number 1 Cherry Creek hosted number 8 Grandview on Thursday night. Except, well, the final score ended up being a late October score. Let's head out to Stutler Bowl. Number 1 Creek hosting number 8 Grandview Thursday night. Right to the action. Julian Hammond takes the snap, finds Chase Penry in the corner for the touchdown. 7-0 Bruins early. Now it's 9-0, 30 seconds before halftime. The duo strikes again. It's Hammond rolling out to his left side. What do you know? Finds Penry for the score. Bruins up 17-0 at the half. It was just their night, up 24-0 late third quarter. Hammond the third finds his tight end, Gunnar Helm. Helm shows why he's a top recruit going to Texas. Somehow takes us all the way down the sideline, dives in for the score. Bruins look dominant again, this time with a 37-0 win. How about some 5A action, Prairie View and Legacy from North Stadium, where it was cold, rainy, and empty. No spectators on hand for this one. First quarter, all Braylon Tate off the Jordan Peterson pass, taking it to the house for the score. That puts Legacy up 7-0. And that would be the only the beginning for both Tate and the Lightning. A few possessions later, it's Tate again, finding the gap, and he's gone, fall into the gap. 25 yards for the score. That one probably went over a lot of young people's heads. 14-0 Legacy. We had a kickoff return for a touchdown last week. How about this week? We have a punt return for a touchdown. Mason Dickerson returns at 40 yards. That made it 27-0 Legacy. Still going, still beating people. On his way into the end zone, 34-0. Lightning at the half, they go on to beat Prairie View 47-0 to improve to 3-0. This matchup did not earn our 9 News Game of the Week top votes this week, but it was certainly the best game of the week, not to mention one of the best rivalries in 5A. We go out to the NAC, where number 6 Ralston Valley taking on crosstown rival number 4 Pomona. Not much scoring early, but it was the Panthers on the board first. Quarterback Jack Pospisil keeps it, cuts back, gets 6 to the second half. Ralston Valley dishes up the first points of the entire season to Pomona. It's another quarterback keeper, this one from Zach Friedman. Final seconds, tied 14 all. Pomona senior Giovanni Rosales lines up to kick a 40-yard field goal, and it goes right through the uprights. Panthers stay undefeated, 17-14, the walk-off final.
It's the biggest rivalry in Colorado as far as I'm concerned, and to win it in the style that we did, the last-second field goal as time expires, with a kid that was only joined the team 3 weeks ago, and all our kids playing so hard, it was just very satisfying.
Next to Shea Stadium, where the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles play host to number 2 ranked Valor Christian. First quarter, Valor at 4th and 5 to go. Gavin Sawchuk takes the handoff, dodges the tackle. He's gone on his way to Oklahoma eventually. Sawchuk with a 42-yard run to the end zone. Sawchuk rushed 249 yards on the night. Later, Valor quarterback Colton Allen with the ball throws. It's tipped, intercepted. What a catch by Mountain Vista. But Valor has no intentions of stopping yet. Colton Allen with the ball coming up here, sees an opening, and connects with tight end Landon Turnwall. Turns on the Jets for the touchdown. Score is now 27-0. Valor Christian with a 46-0 win. Eagles move to 3-0. Heading north to Fort Collins, Fossil Ridge hosts number 9 ranked Fairview. Both teams undefeated, both looking to come out on top. Early in the first quarter, Knights quarterback Liam O'Brien with the ball. Sees an opening. O'Brien runs it in for the first points of the game. Fairview up 6-0. Let's flash forward to the second quarter, where O'Brien has the ball again. This time, dodges the SaberCats tackle. He throws. It's caught by wide receiver Josh Rowland, and he makes it to the 1-yard line for a 79-yard gain on the play, just short of the end zone. But what a throw, what a catch. As we go to the second half, Fossil Ridge looks for a comeback. Ball is tipped by Blake Burden. Here we go. Kept up by Grant Page. Finally caught by Alec Dugan on this play. What an interception for the Knights. Nice play there. It was all Fairview. The undefeated Knights held Fossil Ridge 47-0. Next up to Jeffco Stadium for a 4A league game. Number 1 ranked Dakota Ridge Eagles welcoming 2-0 Stanley Lake Gators. First quarter, no score. Dakota Ridge sophomore running back Noah Triplett takes the handoff. He will not be caught. Triplett will run 62 yards all the way to the house. Touchdown, they lead 7-0. Move ahead to the second quarter. Dakota Ridge quarterback Ben Gutlig. He looks at the goal line in sight. Gators, Dylan Graham forced the fumble. Johnny McClellan, he gets the recovery. The drive stopped there. But get the Eagles. They will not be stopped this time. Charlie Offerdale, he gets the handoff, breaks 4 tackles for the touchdown. Eagles rush for 232 yards on the night. Dakota Ridge moves to 3-0 with a 42-0 win. Down south in the Springs, it's Holy Family taking on Discovery Canyon. Matt McCarthy hands it off to Trayvon Johnson, walks it in for the Tiger touchdown, but the conversion does not make it. On the other side, Trevion Alessio pitches to Trenton Edgin, but he's never settles it down. Justin Trostel pounces on the loose ball right there. What a forced fumble. They can't score on that drive, though, so it's Discovery with the ball again, and it's the Tigers again with another defensive play, this time a monster sack from Thomas Pittenger. Tigers win it 29-3. And finally this morning, Denver South High School is changing its nickname because of its old mascot's ties to the Confederacy. South High School will now be the Ravens instead of the Rebels. The school has been nicknamed the Rebels since the school's founding in 1926. It was a nod to the Confederacy. The school says the mascot is no longer appropriate or acceptable. So after meeting with and hearing with students, athletes, staff, and parents, they settled on the Ravens. The principal says they'll share the new logo in a few weeks. With high school lacrosse on hold, club teams have filled the void. For one player from Denver South, it's been a life-changing experience. Aaron Anderson has the story.
It's kind of just getting away from everything and not really focusing on anything in particular.
Lacrosse is called the medicine game. Native Americans believe it can lift spirits and heal members of the community. There's no question the sport helped Gavin Schaefer.
Everyone always has this stereotype that cancer patients can't really do anything, they just sit at home and do nothing. But I really feel like it's a way to just get out of that and be normal with your friends and all that stuff and not have to really worry about what you're gonna go through in the next week or two.
6 months ago, Schaefer was diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma, the same disease his sister Lillian battled and beat earlier this year. Chemotherapy didn't keep the 16-year-old from playing lacrosse.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, family.
After 5 treatments, he hasn't missed a single practice or game for Club Team SEAL.
I remember at the beginning he didn't look as well as he did now, and he was still out here fighting, putting in the work just like everybody else.
There's no way I could just stay at home and do nothing, because
chemotherapy takes everything out of you. And I have absolutely no idea how he does it. It's incredible, especially the way that he performs at such a high level.
Gavin is on track to be in remission by the end of the year, and that is a good thing because he has big plans for 2021 as spokesman for the Headstrong Foundation, which raises money to improve the lives of those affected by cancer.
I just feel like if sharing my story will help people donate and help that Headstrong Foundation really to help these kids who are going through a lot worse than me, then I feel like it can help also cure cancer and also give these kids homes to get this treatment to help them get better.
Hope is the medicine this game gave Gavin Schaefer on his journey to good health. Reporting for 9 News, I'm Aaron Anderson.
Awesome story, and hey, great news. Gavin finished his last treatment, and his team finished second to Cherry Creek in the club lacrosse final. If you have a great story or if you see a great play, send it over to us at sports@9news.com or find us on social media.